Television Dude here, and this is my pickups and package video. And I know what you're thinking, how can I be buying all this stuff when I'm supposed to be broke and had my internet shut off and everything else? I can't help it. I have an addiction. I can't stop buying stuff, even when I don't need it, when I do need it, and I can't help it. But I took a trip to Knoxville, went to the thrift stores and the game stores and a couple game stores I've never been to before. And I don't usually go to Knoxville often because it costs so much in gas, since it's like 30 miles away. But I used my roommate's gas, so I saved some money there at least. And first off, at a thrift store I got this nice VCR here. I needed another VCR to play my old school games, one for the living room and one for the bedroom. See, unfortunately my DVD VCR combo doesn't even have coaxial, and that's the most retarded thing I ever heard of. And so I got a VCR that has coaxial and stereo on the audio, in and out. Most VCRs only have mono, which is stupid too. And the guy said it worked good. Only paid $8 for it. But since there was a minimum of $10 you had to buy if you used their credit card, I had to get 2 more things. So I got the Star Trek tape here that goes with my collection, the Paradise Syndrome. And I love Star Trek, so that should be fun. I've already watched all the other ones. And this game here, Wario Land 4. The cartridge looks all ate up and stuff, like some dog got a hold of it. But it might work, might not work, but I only paid $1 for it. He had 2 on it, but I talked him down to 1. So that was nice. But I think even $10 for the VCR is worth it, so that's not a big deal. Because VCRs are getting hard to come by these days. If you go on eBay, you'd be lucky to get one for under $60, a good quality VCR these days. And I'll also show you what I traded with my roommate before I get to the other thrift store stuff. If you watched my sale video, I had a stack of DVDs for sale. And so I traded him my whole stack of DVDs for these 2 games, Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Stadium 2. And I think that is a great trade. And what he doesn't know yet is I ripped him off.
I know now.
Just kidding. Okay, next I went to the bookstore, which I love that place, and I got me some good stuff here. We'll start with the NES games. I got Commando. I've been wanting to get this for the Intellivision and the Atari 7800 and all the other systems that it's on, but now I have the NES version, so that's a start. $1.95, not bad. This one may have been $1 overpriced, but that's okay. Jordan versus Bird, 1-on-1. I have the Genesis version, but I didn't have the NES version. And in one of Kefka's videos in the comment section, someone recommended to him, I believe it was Old School NYC Gamer, recommended he get Karate Champ. And I didn't have Karate Champ either, so I seen this, I said, oh, I gotta get that. Only 95 cents. You can't go wrong with 95-cent games. Was that the only NES game? Yeah, I got one Nintendo 64 game as well. Cruisin' USA. I've seen a lot of people with this game for sale recently, and I keep missing it. Every time someone has it for sale, it's sold. But I keep hearing such great things about this game. So when I've seen it, I just picked it up immediately. And I got 2 Genesis games. And Kefka just did a gameplay of this game, and so when I seen it, I couldn't pass it up. Lion King, complete, with the manual. And Aladdin. I used to have Aladdin a long time ago when I had my Genesis originally. I don't know if $4.95 is a little overpriced or not, but for a box game, probably not. And it's complete. And also at this bookstore, I found a whole stack of Odyssey 2 games for 95 cents a piece. I don't know much about the Odyssey 2, but for 95 cents a piece, something told me I should not pass these up. Because even if I never get an Odyssey 2, these might be worth something. Or even if they're not worth anything, they have to be worth at least 95 cents a piece. So maybe, I haven't even gone to eBay yet, guys. I haven't even checked it out yet. So I had to do the video first. So maybe I can get some comments about what do you think these games are worth. First is Blockout Breakdown. Computer Golf. Maybe someone out there has a Odyssey and needs these games. They're all untested, unfortunately, but Football. Blackjack. Yeah, I'm not showing these close up. It's hard to read the little print anyway. Volleyball. Oh, another blackjack. I didn't even look. I gotta repeat, but I guess that doesn't matter, does it? Don't even own the system, so this one says Speedway, Spin Out, and Crypto Logic. There's two more. Mathamagic and Echo. And finally, Bowling and Basketball. Even if they are worth something or if they aren't worth anything, if there's anybody on YouTube that has any interest in them, give me a message. Maybe we can do some business. Trade or buy them outright or something. It's all good. And I went to a play-in trade, but I didn't find a thing I wanted. This play-in trade, things were a little overpriced. Not too far-fetched overpriced, but a little on the overpriced side. Like the $1 game from the bookstore NES was $5 at this place, so I didn't want to spend that kind of money. And they had no Atari games either. But I went to Game Haven, and they had some better deals. I got this, I believe it's a Sega Master System Zapper for $4.99. I needed a Sega Master System Zapper because I have a Sega Master System game that requires it. What's it called? It's that shooting game. I've already forgotten it, where you shoot animals. I'll think of it later. It actually says Nintendo NES Zapper on the sticker, but I know this is not a Nintendo NES Zapper. And I know that's a good price because usually they sell them on eBay for $10 or more. And I passed up on their controllers. They had controllers for sale. Dirt cheap. They had a lot of Genesis controllers, good ones, for like $3.99. And that's a lot cheaper than even eBay. But I decided to pass up on those. I got some games here too. We'll start with the Genesis one. I got Madden 93. I've heard that this was the best of the Madden series, according to some people. And I never owned any of the Madden games. It was only $1.99, so you can't really argue with that. They actually had a small portion of Atari and Coleco games there. This one I already own, but why did I buy it again? Label variation. My label the one I already have is the gray label. Now I have the black label. Was that foolish of me to buy that for the label variation? I don't know. I actually bought two games I already own. Why would I do something stupid like that? Trade bait. Because there are Coleco fans out there who don't have these games, who may want them. They're looking for them, and they can't find them anywhere. And they don't want to go to eBay. They can't find them in their stores. And I know there's a lot of you out there that like to stick to the YouTube and don't go outside the YouTube. So I got Smurf for the ColecoVision. I'll test all these out. And Donkey Kong for the ColecoVision. I own both of them, but I thought something told me don't pass them up. They're only $1.99 a piece. And that's not too bad of a deal. And a mystery game. No label, but it's a ColecoVision game because it's got the outline. I thought I had to take a chance. $1.99. It could be a game I don't own. It could be a rare game, or it could be a common game I already own. I thought it was worth the risk. And I'm past the 10-minute mark, so this will probably be a two-parter, unfortunately. Or I can speed this up. No, I can't speed this up. Went to another thrift store, and I got, for $2, I got two items. First is what looks like to be a Nintendo DS Lite adapter. I bought this because I thought I could resell this. It was only $1. I'm sure I could sell this and get some money out of it. People are always needing these DS adapters. I'm pretty sure it's identical to the one I already own. Yeah. And this Tandy Coco cartridge. I don't even own a Tandy Coco, but I know there's a lot of Tandy Coco fans out there, and I thought, why not? It's called Downland. I'm going to make this a separate video for the package, so this is the end of this video. Thanks for watching. If you want the Tandy Coco,